Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Another great topic. See how many people hop on. Just tagging a few people. Okay, just waiting to see how many more people come on. Okay, there's my daughter, Portia. Hey, Portia, love you. Oh, Carissa, welcome. There's my star student. Hey, Kathleen, welcome. Hey, Eileen, how are you? Brenda, welcome back. So glad you guys are here. Please share with other people about the episodes that I do each and every night, Monday through Thursday. No, Monday through Friday, I'm sorry. Hope y'all doing well. Eileen, how are you? Glad to see you. Kathleen, my baby Portia. Lachelle, welcome back. Constance Willard, another co-author of the Trailblazers, Women Who Lead. Welcome. Okay. Got another good topic, guys. Just hold on a few more seconds before we start. Andrea, how are you? Welcome. Another top stylist. Super bad all day long. Andrea, all the way from San Antonio. All right, guys. All right. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. My name is TessTims. I'm an international speaker, trainer, coach, and author. And I come on each and every night, Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Central Time, and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So anybody on the East Coast or the West Coast, well, West Coast is going to be a little later. But guys, I come on to inspire you and to motivate you. You know, we're going through a lot right now with, what's going on in the entire world. And I want to give you something that can help you move forward. I know it's hard, but we just got to, dig deep and try to overcome some of these things that's going on around us. But we got to start within ourselves first. And that starts with forgiveness and bitterness. So my topic for tonight is going to be that. Okay, who do we have? Oh, Miss Sweetie, how are you? Glad to have you. Rosebud, glad to have you. Okay, welcome. Now, guys, if for some reason the internet freezes up, please hop on to my TessTims public figure page. Sometimes the internet freezes up and I lose you guys on my personal page. But so far, so good. But anyway, I'm going to share with you guys a little story. Our topic for tonight is what happens when you hold on to bitterness and grudges. Yes, guys. Bitterness and grudges. What does it do to you when you hold on to that? That is the whole topic for tonight. Before I get into a little detail about that, I'm going to share with you guys a story. I kind of talked about it a few episodes ago in telling you how forgiveness made a difference in my life. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a process. I don't know if you guys were on a few episodes ago, but I'm going to share a story when I was put out at 17. I came from an entrepreneur family. I grew up with money was never an issue. My dad had several businesses. I was making mattresses when I was 12 years old. He sent me to sewing school when I was 10. So my brothers and I have 3 brothers, and we had an assembly line in my dad's mattress company. And I shared this story with you guys about how we made mattresses for all the mattresses on all the hotels on the Mississippi Gulf Coast and all the black universities. My dad provided mattresses for the dormitories. Now, guys, remember, I was that girl that was doing it all. We had it all, but we had to work for it. I was wearing $300 boots at 12. I was wearing diamond earrings and all of these things. And so we grew up having to work, having it all, but we had to earn it. But something happened at 17. My dad did not like who I was sneakily dating. And he decided that he was going to remove me from the house. Physically remove me from the house. And it happened. I went from having it all, guys, to having nothing. I went from being able to do anything I wanted to do financially to not having shoes on my feet, a place to stay, a car to drive, no money or nothing. Until I became pregnant. When I became pregnant, I had to make a decision that I wanted to do something to better my life because I had a baby that was going to be counting on me. So guys, I cried every night for 2 years wanting to go home to be with my siblings and my mother and couldn't go. Oh, y'all hear me? Y'all didn't hear me. Hey, Retanda, welcome. Hey, Chicago, hey, welcome. So, guys, I want to tell you guys that forgiveness is everything. Like Arlene said, it can destroy you internally. I cried for 2 years. When I became a senior in high school, I became pregnant right after that. When I had enough hours to graduate early, but when I went back to graduate in May, I was pregnant. But I still moved forward, guys. Had my baby, provided a good life for her, went to college, all of these things. But I had to learn to forgive my father. Oh, y'all hear me? I had to learn to forgive him. But he was doing the best he could do in his disciplinary measures as a parent. See, our parents grew up in a different era than we are now, guys. So how we would discipline our children now, they would not do that then. So I'm telling you guys my story because forgiveness is everything. Because if I had not forgiven him for putting me out and I became homeless, I wouldn't be here today. It would have ate my soul, guys, for breakfast. That would cause me to have illness in my body. Y'all not hear me. Hey, Angela Crouch. Hey, welcome. Homegirl. So, guys, I want to come on and tell you that you got to let it go. If you're bitter and you're resentful of somebody or something, you got to let it go for yourself, for your soul. Yes, guys, you got to let it go. You can't walk around with all of that because it's damaging to you. A lot of people say, well, I'm not going to forgive her or forgive him. I'm not give them that satisfaction. But guys, it's not for them. It's for you. It's for you to forgive. Selena, welcome. Welcome. Selena said, yes, it is. We have to forgive. It is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Yes, you are so right. Isabel, welcome. Selena said, I just did a live on forgiveness. Okay. Yes. It's important, guys, that we do this. It's for us. It's for our sanity. It's not for the other person. You want to have a productive life. And if you are harboring on not forgiving another person, guys, oh my gosh, or even forgiving yourself for things that you've done in your past, you got to pat yourself on your back and let yourself go. Let yourself free of whatever it is that you did in your past, and you're blaming yourself. You got to let it go. You got to forgive yourself, whatever that is. So that's why I'm sharing my story. Or me being homeless. I had to go through that, guys, to make me who I am today. When I was going through that, when I was crying every night for 2 years, it was painful. And I was a young person getting ready to start my life, going off to college. All my friends were going off to college but me, because I had a baby now. So when I was 3 weeks pregnant, my mother and her sister decided they would help me continue on with my college. Thank God for family. Excuse me. And it took me 6 years, guys, to get my degree. My degree is in computer science and minor in business. It took me 6 years because I was a single mom now. I was a single mom. Remember, guys, that I shared with you guys, I got on welfare to have my baby. And the minute I had my baby, within 2 weeks, I went down to the Department of Human Services and say, remove me from the list. And I'm not knocking anybody that gets on welfare, to each his own. But I knew that wasn't for me, and I didn't want to bring my child up in that environment. I wanted to teach her that she could have any and everything she wanted to do and have in her life. But I had to set an example. So guys, I had to learn to forgive my father. He was hurt of my action of dating somebody that he didn't approve of. But that wasn't for him to choose for me. But he wanted me to do better. I was his queen. But some parents have a different way of showing you certain things when they're not pleased with your action. So guys, it's all about forgiveness. It's all about you setting yourself free. You got to set yourself free. Whatever that is that's harboring on you, that's eating you alive, you got to set it free. If you've done something in your past and you are shameful of it, forgive yourself. I give you permission to forgive yourself. Because you got so many things that's awaiting you that God has given you. But you're suppressing that because you're too busy harboring on unforgiveness and bitterness. How can you be that person that God has put you here to be if you're so busy harboring in anger at everything that comes in front of you? Because what it does is make you angry. It makes you bitter. So how can you create anything massive in your life if you can't forgive that person that you love that did something to you? You can't forgive them. So how can you expect to have these wonderful, amazing things of what we call success in your life if you're harboring on unforgiveness? I'm going to tell you another story. I had another client I was working with, and her mother-in-law was still harboring on what her ex-husband had did to her. So her whole life, she was angry with her ex-husband. He moved on and married somebody else. She's still harboring on what he did to her. And that lady went her entire life being angry and resentful, which caused illness in her body, depression in her body. Because remember, guys, it takes over your soul. Y'all ain't hearing me. It takes over your soul. It eats you up. It just eats you up. It eats your heart up. It eats your heart up. It eats your mind up. It eats up everything. That's what it does to you guys. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Hey, Brooke, welcome. How's your mom and the kids? You have to ask yourself, guys, is it worth it to harbor on whatever that is that somebody did to you? You got to let it go. And if you did something in your past that you don't approve of, you got to set yourself free. Hey, Sandra, welcome. Another powerful speaker. And congratulations on your book. Guys, you got to set yourself free. If a person has did something to you in your past, a lot of people I know have had issues of being molested. Or their family member that's constantly criticizing you, or that's telling you that you're not going to be anything. You're going to be just like your daddy. Then you hear that all your entire life. So you grow up with thinking you're not going to be anything. You're resentful of your parent telling you you can't do this and you can't do that. You got to set yourself free, guys. Y'all better ask somebody. You better set yourself free because you want to be free so that you can do all the amazing things that's awaiting in your life, because you got all these wonderful things about you that the world needs to know so that you can give back to the world. Whatever your purpose is, guys, define that so that you can be your best self. But if you're not your best self because you're sitting around harboring on what somebody else did to you, Christy says she'd love to be here. Thank you, Christy. Welcome. Welcome. Forgiveness sets you free. Angela said, forgiveness sets you free. Welcome, Janice. As it said, let it go and let God. That's what Arlene just said. Let it go and let God. You got to let it go and let God. Constant, welcome. So guys, think about it. I'm here to inspire you and encourage you that you can have it all. But you got to first start with you guys. You got to let a lot of things go. You got to I let all that go with my dad. I let him go. I let that go. Because if I had not let that go, I couldn't have accomplished all the amazing things that's happened in my life. And more things are yet to come. So you can't harbor on things, guys. You need to set yourself free from it all. Hey, Kern, welcome. That's the Kern, super bad all day long. She's the connector. She's the narrator of the Trailblazers of Women Who Leads book. The Power Up Summit that's coming. Welcome, Kimberly. So guys, I'm here to tell you it's okay to forgive. Don't do it for someone else. You're doing it for you. Don't say, well, I'm not going to do that for her. I'm not going to do that for him. Look what he did to me. I'm going to find a way to get him back. I'm going to find a way to get her back. So now you're finding a way to create harm to that person. So let me tell you something about that, guys. When you're setting a trap for somebody else, you better set 2 traps because you're going to need one for yourself. Did y'all hear what I just said? If you set a trap for somebody else, guys, you better set 2 because you're going to need it for you. So, guys, it's all about you forgiving. Hey, Robin, That's my homegirl. Welcome. Glad to have you. So guys, it's all about you forgiving that other person so that you can be free. Hey, Kimberly, welcome. It's all about you forgiving that person so that you can be free. It's not about them. It's about you setting yourself free so that you can be available mentally. Because guys, when you don't forgive, it hurts you in so many ways. And I'm getting ready to share with you exactly what it does to you. Remember, when you're setting a trap, you got to set 2 traps. Just remember that. When you're setting a trap for somebody else who did harm to you guys, you got to set a trap for somebody else too. You got to set a trap for yourself. You set a trap for one person, but you're going to need 2 traps because you're going to need it for yourself. Now, I'm going to give you a couple things right now that's going to help you to improve when you forgive, the benefits of forgiving someone else. Write this down, guys. These are the benefits of forgiving someone else. 1, this is what it does for you guys. It helps you to improve your health. Don't you need your health, guys? Don't you need your health to make it through the rest of your life? You need your good health. Number 2, peace of mind. Oh my gosh, guys. You need a peace of mind so that you can have peace in your life, so that you can have a good relationship. That's next. Peace is everything. But if you are harboring on unforgiveness of what someone else has done to you in your past, or maybe what you've done and that you're ashamed of, you got to give yourself permission to forgive. Number 3, better relationship. Oh my goodness. When you can forgive someone else, guys, it helps you to have a better relationship. So when you have a significant other, you're not angry. You're not hostile. You're not having anxiety. You can have a peaceful, happy life. Because you've forgiven that person. You've moved on. The next one. Less stress, less anxiety. When you forgive and you're not walking around with bitterness, then it's less stress and less anxiety and hostility within your heart, guys. The next one. Hi, Diana, welcome. Help improve your mental health. We talked about that. The next one is the fewer symptoms of depression. It's fewer symptoms of depression, guys, because you guys don't realize when you're walking around with unforgiveness in your heart, it causes you to be depressed. I shared with you all about my client's mother-in-law. Didn't forgive her ex-husband. She carried that unforgiveness through her entire life. And she just recently passed, not 6 months ago. She became depressed. All these illnesses started happening in her body because she harboring on what the ex-husband did to her. Are y'all with me, guys? Is somebody understand what I'm saying here? Do anybody relate to what I'm saying? Please wave and say something. Hey, Sonia, welcome. That's my sister. Love you. Guys, think about it. Raphael, welcome. Think about it. What it does to you when you harbor on something that somebody else has done to you. This lady that I just shared with you, her story, she died recently. She went her entire life, guys, with being angry with her ex-husband. He moved on with his life. He married someone else. He married somebody else. Prosperous life. And she's still angry. All types of things happened to her body. Broke her all the way down. Hey, Dave, welcome. Another top educator. That's my boy, Dave Ray, by way of New York. Love you, Dave. So, guys, you got to let it go. You got to set yourself free. It's important, guys, to set yourself free. Give yourself permission to forgive that person who's done you wrong. And I'm going to talk about that. When a person does you wrong, it's that person that you love and trusted. And you can't understand why they did this to you. Because you trusted them. You loved them. And they did you wrong. Whether they molested you, whether they dated your significant other, or whether they stole from you, or whether they, sabotage your position on your job. Whatever the case is, guys, you have to set yourself free. It's not about them. It's about you setting yourself free. Because God give us all a gift. Now, you're suppressing your gift, guys. If you're walking around with unforgiveness, you're around, you're upset. Every day, you're hostile, you're angry. And anytime somebody says something to you, you fly off the handle. Because you're walking around with unforgiveness. When you going to do something about it? Or you going to start today? Because yesterday is yesterday. Because today is a brand new baby day. Yes, it is, guys. It's a brand new baby day. Today is time for you to start now, this day, this second. What can you do to start forgiving yourself or forgiving that other person? Because remember, hey, Karen, welcome. Glad to have you. Remember, guys, when you try to set a trap for someone that's done you wrong, you better set 2 more traps, because you're going to need one for you and you're going to need one for them. Y'all better ask somebody. You're going to need 2 traps. Hey, Heather, welcome. So, guys, the next thing I want to say about that will help you to improve your life and the benefits of forgiveness is to improve your self-esteem. Karen say unforgiveness will kill you. Yes, it will. Welcome, Patrick. It will forgive you. Welcome, Miss Allen. Welcome. So, guys, think about it. It will help you improve your self-esteem if you're walking around angry with what somebody did to you when you were a kid. And I understand that's hard. But you got to seek counseling. If you can't get through it, guys, seek counseling. I hats off to counseling. A lot of us don't believe in counseling. Hey, Muff, welcome. So, guys, you got to think about what you got to do to help improve your life. Hey, Bill, welcome. You got to let it go. Seek professional help if it's still bothering you. Because I know it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. I shared my story about me being put out at 17 and homeless. I had to learn to forgive my dad. Because if I hadn't forgiven him, do you think I could have accomplished all the things that I've done in my life? And I got more left to come. But I had to forgive him so that I can move on with my life. So what are you going to do? Are you going to start now with forgiving someone who's done you wrong? That person that you trusted and you love, that is confusing to you because you don't understand why they did this to you. You don't understand. It's confusing because you loved them and you trusted them. And why would they do this to you? Why would they do this to you? You ask yourself, why would they do this to me? Because you loved them, you trusted them. But you got to set yourself free. You got to dig deep, guys. You got to dig deep. 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 Because if you don't, it'll rob you of happiness. When they done moved on with their life and you sitting around wallowing in your sorrow and everything they've done to you. You got to move on so that you can have a prosperous life and succeed in whatever that you want to do in your life, whatever it is. See, like today, like right now, when you start working on that, guys, oh my goodness, magic things start to happening. It's like magic. It's like all of these amazing things start to like coming to you, just flowing to you, just coming to you. Going like, oh gosh, I didn't know I could do this. Oh gosh, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could have all of these amazing things that I've been waiting on. Because I've been harboring on something that somebody did to me. You got to set yourself free. Hey, Maria, welcome. Set yourself free. I give you permission. I believe you can do it. If you can't do it alone, guys, seek professional help. Because we all need somebody to talk to. Whether it's an accountability partner or go to your church and seek counseling. Because I did it every Wednesday. Every Wednesday like clockwork. There's no way, God, I could do this alone. And through the grace of God, I made it through. I made it through. I've had a lot of obstacles up and down. Getting trapped in the car on I-10 in the flood. Be rescued by boat through an alligator pond. Y'all don't understand. That was not my control. I had no way to know that was going to happen to me. But my main story was about me at 17 being homeless. So what can you do to make a difference today in your life? It is about starting to forgive that person that you think that's done you wrong, that you trusted and you loved. It's okay, guys, to trust. And you got to thank Jesus. Like Karen said, thank God. I thank God. A lot of you guys worship different things in your life. Whoever you worship that. If it's God, it's Jehovah, whatever that is. But guys, the benefits of forgiveness is, the next one I'm going to share with you, is it helps to improve your immune system. Hey, Jonathan, welcome. It helps to improve your immune system. And guys, the last but not least, it helps to improve your heart health. Because you can have a heart attack, guys, with this unforgiveness. You can have a heart attack. Yes. It's detrimental to your health to forgive. It's so important, guys. It's so important. Now, I'm going to repeat the benefits of forgiveness. Alicia, welcome. 1, it improves your health. 2, it helps you to have a peace of mind. 3, it helps you to have a better relationship. 4, it's less stress and anxiety and hostility. 5, it helps to improve your mental health. 6, it helps to decrease your blood pressure. Oh my goodness, I forgot about blood pressure. Oh, guys, do you know how many people walking around with high blood pressure? Guys, hey Connie, welcome. Hey my friend, I love you. Guys, how many people walking around with high blood pressure and don't realize it comes from stress and resentment that you've been harboring on all your life? And you wonder why you got high blood pressure? Because you've been carrying this burden with you all your life. You think about how your parents talked about you. You can't do this. Oh, you're not going to do that. You're going to be just like your daddy. You ain't going to amount to nothing. That carries on with you guys. That's resentment from your parent. You got to set yourself free. Hey, Sylvia, welcome. Love you. Glad you're here. You got to set yourself free, guys. It's important to let it go. Connie said, hi, neighbor. Tammy, good. Good to see you. Okay, she's speaking to someone else. So guys, you got to think about it. Let me continue on with the benefits of forgiveness. It helps to improve your mental health. It's fewer symptoms of depression. It helps to improve your self-esteem. Guys, oh my goodness. Do you understand how it affects your self-esteem? When you start making up all these things, reason why you can't do something? Because you're depressed. Because you haven't forgiven what that person has done to you in your past. So it makes you have low self-esteem. Are y'all understanding this? It's causing you to think you're not worthy of certain things, that you deserve to get whatever that person did to you. You start blaming yourself. And that is not true. Hey, Kamika, welcome. Love you. Guys, self-esteem is everything. If you don't believe in yourself and have confidence in yourself, how can you achieve success in your life? And guys, I want to clear up success. Success don't have to always be about money. Success can be you being in a charitable organization, giving back, or doing something magical for someone else. I'm always a giver. I'm born to be a giver. Sometimes I give too much, but that's okay. I learned how to control that too. So guys, think about what it's doing to you. Every day you don't forgive that person, it's destroying your soul. Y'all hadn't heard me now. It's destroying your internal soul when you're walking around with unforgiveness. Yes, it is. Come out of your comfort zone, Alicia said. Come out of your comfort zone and release the pain. Release the pain, guys. You got to release it. Because you got so many amazing things awaiting you. It's sitting right there. You hear me talking about 3 feet from the goal? It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. The goal is waiting on you. The goal is waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. But you're so busy harboring on what somebody else did to you. Till you can't even see it in front of you. That it's awaiting you. You can't see it. It's right there. But you're so confused. You're so hostile. You're so angry. You can't even write that book you've been wanting to write. You can't start your new company that you wanted to start. You can't start your jewelry line. You can't start your product line. You can't apply for your new position, the position on your job to set you free when you can have time with your family. You can get more money. But you're too busy harboring on resentment and figuring out a way you can get back at that person who did you wrong. You're too busy trying to set a trap. You know, it's a lot of work to set a trap. Guys, it takes work to set a trap for somebody else. Y'all ain't heard me. You're going to need 2 traps. You're going to need one for that person and one for yourself. Kind of say, stop it. Stop it. You're stepping on your toes. Yes, guys, you're stepping on your freaking toes. You're stepping on your toes because you can't move forward because you're too busy resenting and bitterness. But guys, today is a brand new baby day. Hey, Ornetta, welcome. Another top educator. Guys, today is a brand new day, baby day. What happened yesterday is yesterday. You can start right now working on that forgiveness. Write a letter to that person. Write a detailed letter to that person and set it free, whether you mail it or not. You mail it, good. But even if you write it out and burn it, so you can start today setting yourself free. Help me, y'all. You got to set yourself free. You got to set yourself free. Because it's so many things awaiting you. You got to set yourself free. Sonya said they have all. They have all. They have all. Or now to say, the hole you dig for someone else is the hole you digging for yourself. That's the same thing I'm talking about, the two traps. Karen said we waste time focusing on the past and what will happen tomorrow, that we miss God's right now. We miss on what God has to offer for us. Yes. Because we're too busy dwelling on this and that, and this and this and that. Oh, he did this to me. And I had this. And if I had to stay married, I would have had all this. But he was cheating on me and I was this and that. And all these stories you made up because that person wasn't meant for you anyway. Thank God he gone. Move on. Hey, Mom, welcome. So, guys, think about it. Think about all the amazing things that's awaiting you. You ought to be excited. Kiana, oh, my God. Kiana has a whole podcast on forgiveness, guys. Guys, meet Kiana Bryan. Y'all have to look her up. So, guys, the power is in the forgiveness. Like Sonya said, they all have the power. You have the power to forgive anybody has done you wrong. I understand that you trusted that person. You love that person. But guys, you got to forgive for yourself. It's important. Because I just shared with you all the things that it can do to your body. It can destroy you. Cause you to have illness in your body. Your mental state. You can't even focus. You can't even think. You're confused. You have low self-esteem. You gain 100,000 pounds because you don't like what happened to you in your past. So you just gonna give up on your weight. You're just gonna gain weight. I've done that. I've gained weight, but I'm working on that. We all have reasons why things happen to us, but we gotta move on. We gotta forgive ourselves. So if you did something in your past, pat yourself on the back and say, I forgive me. I forgive me. I forgive me for all the things I did in my past. It's time to move on. Forget about the past and focus on the now. Focus on your now, guys. Are you going to start now? Are you going to start this day? I'm asking you guys. Are you going to start now? Are you going to start now? What are you going to do? Alicia, are you going to start now? Arnetta, Connie, Isabel, Rotunda, Robin, Raphael, Miss Allen, Sonia. Are we going to start now? This day. We got so many things we can do for ourselves. It's awaiting us right this second. I know it don't happen out overnight. Alicia said accountability is everything to yourself. Start now, guys. Don't make up any more excuses. When we get off the call tonight, get your pad and pencil out and start writing on your novel that you say you've been wanting to write on. Start writing that book. My mom said you have to allow yourself to be held hostage to your past. Your past will hold you hostage, guys. Do it now, guys. Start on your project, whatever it is that you want. If you want to retire, stop waiting on your retirement. Stop saying you're going to retire and you haven't retired. Because you say, oh, well, I just got to do this because, this or that. All these stories you made up why you can't do something because something happened in your past. You want to start that new business? Start it. You want to have a better relationship with God? Start it now. Don't be angry with God because that happened to you. Start now. Building a relationship with not only God, but within yourself. So that you can be, when you attract a new relationship in your life, you will be a better partner. Because you're not walking around mad and hostile every day. You think a man want to be bothered with you? Because you hostile and you angry? He gonna run from you. And then it might be a man the same way. You're going to run from him. Nobody wants to be around somebody that's hostile and angry. People want to be happy, but happiness starts within. So let's start with you. Let's look in the mirror and say, it's time is now. Get off this call, guys, and look in the mirror and say, today is a brand new baby day. This second. Hey, Pam, welcome. Another top stylist, Houston bound. Guys, today is today. Don't wait. Do it afraid. Stop making up excuses why you can't do something. Because somebody that you love has done something to you. I know it's not a good feeling, but you got to forgive them. It's not about you forgiving them for them. It's about you forgiving them for yourself. And let's talk about this, guys. Why is it so easy to hold on to a grudge? You know why it's so easy to hold on to a grudge, guys? It's because you respected that person and you loved that person. And it caused you to be sad and angry of what they did to you. You were confused about this. But if you don't let it go, guys, it will lead to resentment and grudges. And it'll stop you in your tracks. Forgiving is a gradual process. It doesn't always happen instantly. But when you forgive, you got all these things that God has given you that's waiting to come out because you have suppressed it for so long. You have suppressed all the things that you could have been doing because you've been harboring on what somebody did to you. Forgiving means changing your attitude, guys. You got to change your freaking attitude. You got to have a better attitude. If you got a better attitude, guys, and you walk around and say, today I got a new attitude. Because now when you got a new attitude, you're going to attract all these good things, and positive people in your life. Because your perception is everything. Y'all didn't hear me, did you? It's everything. It's everything. You have to let it go. Like Arnetta said, let it go. Let it go. How many people gonna let it go? How many people on this call gonna let it go? You gotta let it go. You gotta set it free. You gotta set it free. So guys, my name is TessTims. I'm an international speaker, trainer, mentor, and coach. And I come on Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m., 9:30 Eastern Time. You guys inspire me each and every time I come on. I shared with you guys before that I've been mentored by different various people that allow me to be able to pour into you because so many people have poured into me. And I'm very clear what my mission is to serve you. I get excited, guys, when I come on to serve you. Because I know that if only one person on this call benefits from what I'm sharing with you, I'm happy. I'm happy. So, guys, I thank you guys for coming on and taking time to listen to me each and every night. Each and every night. I love you guys to the moon and back. Love you to the moon and back. I'm TessTims with TessTims International, TessTims Institute. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can reach me at tesst38@gmail.com or you can instant message me at TessTims. Thank you guys for listening. Love you guys to the moon and back. Take care and have a fantastic evening.